Hello and welcome to the next vlog. This just highlights really how bad the problem is in the engine bay, in that you can see it's a very bright sunny day, but as soon as you get down in here there's a lot of dark corners where you can see bugger all, and you can have to have lights pretty much on all the time. It's just getting a bit tiring. So yeah, just sort of surveying, ready for painting. You can see the Vactan's done its stuff on the roof there. I'm trying this without the usual shopping mall music, so let me know whether you like it or not. Yeah, so off we go. This is painting above where the batteries are, which is the worst part to get to. Again, dark. But you can see there's some very difficult bits to get at just above the cabling, where I'm pretty much blind, so having to record stuff, paint, go back and watch it. But yeah, so it really does brighten it up, and you can start actually seeing what you're doing as the white goes on. Never really sure how much video people want to see of actual painting, because this is watching paint dry, but fast forward or watch as you see fit. Just painting around where the control cables come out now. It's all power, throttle and gear control. While this is going on, just thought I'd mention I was recognised when I was out on the boat the other day. Somebody waved to me and said they watched the vlogs. I didn't catch the name of the boat or who they were, and I was a little bit taken aback. So if that was you, thank you so much, and I wasn't ignoring you, honest. This is now just behind the batteries. You can see down the bottom right. I put these wooden battens up behind the batteries to put a board. There you can see them at the back there, where we'll do some electrical work a bit later on. But yeah, so that's that bit all done under there. So you can see how much it brightens up, so you can actually see what's going on. Oh, this is funny. This the first time I painted this, I didn't extend the paintbrush, and I was leaning down to paint this thing, and it was just horrendous. I was sort of holding on to the paintbrush with the tips of my fingers. So I thought, how can I make that easier? So I thought a bit of cane and tape would help with that. So for the second coat, I used this. It worked quite well actually. But the only thing is you keep hitting it on things and painting pipes that you don't expect to. So this is the bulkhead between the engine bay and the living quarters, I suppose they call it. So that's all come up really nice, and it's so much easier doing the other side. So painting this side where there's nothing underneath. Yeah, you see it's coming brighter. Incidentally, if you are painting grey colour paint, it's actually a really good idea to have grey hair. I had paint in my hair for days on end and nobody said anything. This is now painting the swim, and they're the heating pipes from the Webasto. Just painting behind the engine now. My painting technique's a little bit haphazard, but it seems to do the job. I did think about using a roller, but really in an engine bay I didn't really think it was going to be worth it, since there's lots of intricate bits and pieces and I'd need to use the paintbrush anyway. You can almost see parts of the engine bay come into view as I paint. It makes such a difference. In fact, while doing this I discovered several bits that I needed to address. I had a couple of fuel leaks in one of the lines which had been going for quite a while but I hadn't noticed, so since having the engine bay whiter it certainly helped with that. Apologies for the camera angle here, I'm actually running out of places to sight it because it's wet paint everywhere. But what we're seeing is that it's looking towards the back of the boat. You can probably see the prop shaft on the left, and then I'm painting right into the corner, which you can really see how much it starts to show up as I go through it. There you can really see how it all brightens up. Not being too careful there. I've no idea how long it's going to stay looking this colour. I mean, when I degreased that to get all black gunk off, so I'm assuming this will all come back eventually. Yeah, so this is just finishing off the swim side here, underneath the Webasto. This is the easiest part to get at. But I've been painting the floor as well, so I'm running out of places to stand in the engine bay here. And here it all is. I put some bits back in the engine bay now, but looking around you can see the difference it makes. Really brightens the place up. Now there's my rack for holding pipes and my device for cleaning my fuel. There you are. And there's the fuel lines where I found I had a problem. And it's great now because I can just peer in and see if there's any drippage from the stern gland, which is really nice. I'm going to do the weed hatch later as the boat's still in use at the moment. I thought you'd like some before and afters. So this is as we were looking around the boat before we bought it, and this is it now, looking in roughly the same place. Again, this is looking around the back of the side, and afterwards, and that's down one of the floors, and that's when it's done. That's under the hospital silencer where I got most of the rust out. and then after it's painted. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a long time coming, but hopefully you've found something in there that's of interest. Thank you. Bye bye.